maybe. I need to know how to work out whether the stream is live. Yes, it's live. Okay, good. I need a better way of doing that because I never really trust OBS, but I am connected. Let's play some Minecraft. Let's play on the Patreon server that I have made. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about things. Let's talk about stuff. Let's adjust my chair in a really creaky way. Okay. Right, yeah. So, I was gonna... Oh, Carolina stealing the attention. I was gonna have a little talk about what I've been up to since the last episode, because I figured I just want to play and not have to worry about uploading the whole time. Maybe you can tell that I have ADHD, but this is a fun thing that I want to do. Running a server, inviting patrons, and playing through and kind of playing with my mod and seeing how it feels, and making sure it sorry, somebody just told me about the audio in one of my last episodes, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. Oh yeah, ADHD brain, off I go. Yes, I want to be able to just do whatever I want. Haha. So when it's when I make it, oh, I want to play some Minecraft, oh, I have to film it, oh, I have to upload it, it becomes a bit more, it loses the fun, and I'm not into that. So what I've decided is basically I won't do any major progression points while I'm playing off stream, so it will actually be a sensible series that kind of makes sense, a sensible thing that makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna show what I've been up to and then pick a task for today's stream. If you're in the chat, you can chat about, you can ask me questions about anything. I do not guarantee an answer. So yeah, what's happened since the last episode? Last episode I made myself a hammer. I think I've changed the hammer slightly because I found that if I put iron on as the hammer material, like the head material, I can repair it with iron, and I currently have a lot of iron because I found one of those vanilla geodes, which I think it's great that vanilla Minecraft became a bit more like heavy industry in a way. Not the deep dark, but like the deeper world having like deep slate iron geodes is really cool. I wish I had fortune. I will get there at some point. I just need to. There's so many steps. So I have my first create machine. It is perhaps the simplest possible create machine. Actually, I've got two create machines. I've got one in the nether pumping lava. But I don't know if... I guess I just assume that people aren't familiar with what the mods are doing, because I found that in the last one. I just said, oh, I'm doing Tinker stuff now, and somebody asked, like, oh, hey, what are you doing? So this is a mod called Create. As you can see, this block is not on the block grid. That's crazy. Create is one of the coolest like technology mods, but it's all done through moving contraptions, or almost all done through moving contraptions. So this thing at the top is a windmill, and the sails turn wind, which isn't actually simulated. It's just if you put enough sails on, you get some power. It's kind of cheap, but then also like basically the first two power sources are wind and water, and we know that water's infinite in Minecraft, so yeah, it's free power to start with, but you should have to build all the stuff. This windmill bearing, it basically takes that wind and turns it into rotational force. These cogs try and move the rotational force along. I think honestly this is amazing. Like just everything about this is amazing. The fact that you can... They've actually done a really good job of figuring out how to get all this stuff on the block grid, because each of these you can see is a block, and you can use these large cogwheels to sort of go up a corner. What's the better way to describe that? But to turn around like 90 degrees, you can use these cogs. There's also lots of extra add-ons and pieces that make this... You can sort of... You start with these, and then you can tidy things up, put them into boxes and so on. And yes, this is perhaps another really cool thing. Is like they just got the sizes right of all these different cogs, but you can fit together a large and a small on a diagonal, and that will change your gear ratio. So if you've done engineering or are interested in cars or anything, you'll know that like a big gear into small gear makes thing go faster. Not for free, so it's like because there's twice as many teeth on this gear than on this gear. This one will go twice as fast, but it will have half as much pushing power, torque, I guess. I think it's got the same torque. Torque is a measure of pushing power, but it means that, oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to go into all of this because I don't really understand it. One of the most amazing things about Create, though, I'm just doing a little ad for Create, I guess, is that every single item, well, no, not every single item, but a lot of items in the inventory, I think, yeah, if you just have them in inventory, but also from just enough items, which is also really good. They have this hold W to ponder. This is the best tutorial system in Minecraft, like, ever. I know it's sort of, you need to have a mod that's this complicated to need something this complicated. I mean, just look at all this. So obviously this is not needed for vanilla Minecraft. Nothing in the game is that complicated. So yeah, cool. This is awesome stuff. But yeah, I'm just so used to have mods having little handbooks and then having to look up your handbook and rifle through and find the right page, and then yeah, it is one of the greatest innovations they've made, which is amazing to say that because they've made so many innovations and really changed the game. I would play without Create mod, but only if I was doing like a vanilla playthrough, basically. Like, Create is so essential these days for me. I'm like, I just have to have it. This is not working very well. So yeah, why have I got a tiny little windmill? Well, I'm trying to run this millstone. So millstone just gives me access to a few more recipes that I couldn't get otherwise. I didn't have a source of leather, but I did keep picking up saddles from places. So crushing. Yeah, you can put a saddle in and get some leather out. So yeah, it was just a way to get access to a few more things, get some leather, and then also I've been making red sand. This was way back at the start. Things take a while, but I eventually got my hammer, and then I went over to the terracotta area and I smashed up a load of terracotta. I've got a few. No, I seem to have smashed. Oh, okay, I've got 1,000 terracotta ready to go. But if I put that through here, it becomes red sand, and then I can make red sandstone, which is expensive, but it's what they need for the mesa. Okay, yeah, I've just gone what they need. This is mine colonies. This is another big part of the pack. They will be building a colony.
Right away.
Yeah. Right now, I'm in the early game where they have a lot of requests and no way to actually
Need something?
fulfill them. So, like, the builder is asking me to build them a house, but they're the
Yes.
builder. So, yeah. It seems a little sad if you ignore
Yes.
them for a while. They get very sad. They die a lot.
Good
What do
to
you
see
actually
you.
need? You need to dump your
Hi.
stuff. Okay.
'Tis a fine morning.
Sure. Can you work with that? So I have a level 1 builder's hut, so it's completely full of stuff, and they refuse to work. Oh, they're digging up the soil. They need to dump the soil. Yeah. So Carolina is currently building my town hall. It's going to take a while
Need
because she's
something?
only got a stone shovel. She's just not like. Yeah. I guess I'm a little bit like, oh no,
What
because
can I do for
I
you?
had everything like level 5. I had an end game colony, and then I restarted because I wanted to stream everything from scratch. And now I'm like, oh no, watch her go with the stone shovel, and it just takes a while. But she's going to dig out the area and then build up the town hall, just a level 1 town hall. And finally, my citizens, my fortress is 4. There is someone else. Yeah, because 4 is the minimum. If they die, you get another one. The mod is almost, I guess, generous. It's like, hey, you're starting out. Let's make sure you've always got 4 colonists, and then once you get your infrastructure ready, then you can start to sort of grow your colony a bit. And not just through them having children, also just there's recruitment systems as well. But for now, sometimes they die. A baby zombie piglin got in here and killed a lot of them. It's coffee time. I don't know if coffee time is something I should remove from the stream. I like having my coffee because it's morning, and I'm trying to do this in the office before people show up. So I like to have my coffee, but it's annoying to just pause and gulp. Well, I'm sorry, okay. So yes, these are some of the main things. Last episode I pretty much finished this builder's hut. It's a bit of a mess. Like, the tier 1 builder's hut is just some sand and this thing. Most of the work they put in was like digging and like basically fitting to the terrain. But yes, we finished that, and now I was actually holding off on starting this, building the town hall, because I thought, oh, I don't want to like have skipped too much ahead when I do the next video. But then eventually I decided, oh, let's just get started, see how it goes, see what the requirements are. So you can tell when I keep clicking on this list, this is all the things they need. I'm not giving them right now because she just needs inventory space to dig, and she's only got, you know, the normal number of slots, like 27, and this has only got one chest worth of storage, so it's all a bit like, oh, just get the digging done and then I'll help you get your resources. But yes, given the time it takes, I don't regret getting her started at all. I can also help a bit, but I don't know exactly which block she needs, so there's a danger I'll just like dig random holes that aren't needed. But I'm definitely pro, like, once I've got a general idea of like she's digging out this whole layer, I'll go for it and see if that helps her. Right. And then she'll probably take a few blocks over there. She's digging out some sort of shape. It's like a big circle, like a big like hole. I don't know. I try and help where I can, but ultimately she knows what she's doing, and I'll leave her to it. So those are two of the things I did. That's going to take a while, so it's good that we've got that started. I also started digging a bit of... Let's sleep and then go down and show some other things. Whee! I did a slight mod pack update. So it's got Create 6 now, which is the new one with the chains and frogs. It's got frogs. Actually, I'm not going to apologize for drinking coffee on stream because I need my coffee to keep my voice good. You've got to stay hydrated. And I know coffee isn't hydration, it's more like bean juice. But yes, so I've been digging, I've been trying out some materials. These are some pieces from the mine colonies. I guess it's not technically mine colonies, it's a mod that they make that adds like structural blocks. It's sort of a requirement. So you could just have Domum Ornamentum, which is this one, which adds like, you can do all sorts of weird stuff. You could add just Domum Ornamentum to your world if you wanted just these cool like structures, but I don't think I've seen anyone do that other than like if you've got mine colonies. Yeah, like people, it's a requirement for mine colonies because all the buildings have these like cross hatch frames and stuff, and it's really cool. So yeah, I've dug out this, what my idea, because there's quite a long large flat area here. I've dug out a little bit more to make it a bit flatter. My general plan is, oh hi, hey Hex. That's another mod that I've added. It's Discord integration. So Hex is one of my moderators. Hi Hex. I trust you to not post anything inappropriate. Yes. The Discord chat. There's a patron chat, a specific patron chat channel which is connected to the server, and the server is open to patron members. So if you become a patron member at any tier, you can join the server, and yeah, you can join in. And literally, I'm making a mistake. I'm letting people join the server on which I'm trying to stream. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, throw money. Yeah, I really don't like asking for money, but I did realize that after a year of like I've been working on the mod pretty much full time for a year. Like I put together savings and I got myself in a situation where I could do that, and that's really cool. But at some point, I was like, I should, CurseForge gives a nice split, but it's not like crazy. I should actually try and push my Patreon. And it was the moment I stopped working on the mod. So I'm currently on my other game, Caught in 1996. We're doing a bit of a dev push for that. Um, I'm not working on the mod. It's actually quite nice to take a proper break because instead of being stuck in like oh vehicles, I've got to get vehicles done. Oh, just like I'm gonna get them done. Just like it can be quite a massive task at some point. I've just jumped into the sea without explaining what I'm doing. It will become clear. I'm a good streamer. Uh, I'm explaining what I'm doing. I am drowning. Yeah, it's good to take a break, or not a break because I'm still working, but to move on to a different project because at the moment I've been doing when I do mod stuff, it's either quick like oh I need to fix this or oh prototype could do with some help with X or Y. So it's stuff that makes the general mod better, but isn't like would never really be priority when there's something like vehicles like looming on my mind. So just like being able to add extra action types without having to edit the base mod, that's a cool thing that we need. That's the whole point of like having a really cool action system. That's the thing where guns can do all sorts of different things, not just shoot. I'm on tangent. So yes, mod development is sort of secondary at the moment. But yes, it was the moment that I stopped. I was like, oh wait, I was supposed to do the whole Patreon thing. Like, I do actually want to ask for money. Like, if you are in a place where you can financially give and you want to, and you support my mods, either like it's like either a thank you for like mods you've enjoyed as as a child or like when you were younger, or just like if you want to keep supporting ongoing development, I appreciate a bit of Patreon support. And yeah, I don't want anyone to do it if it's not in their means, or if you're ask whoever's paying. If you are like asking your parents, just like explain to them what it is and why. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure like the Patreon looks good and you actually get some good benefits. So one thing I can offer fairly easily is this server where you can come in and join me, and hopefully with the protection of mine colonies, and like hopefully this could be quite a nice chill server, and you can come and build a colony with me or just like hang out, and we can have some gun battles if we want. There will potentially also be a team deathmatch server, which is more public because it's like less likely for it's harder to grief because it's all like locked down and you just play around in team deathmatch. And the one other thing that I want to do, well, like is in the works, is the patron skins. Don't know if I could show them. No, not really. They are in game, some of them. Um, yes, it's a little bit of like. There's still some work to do because I have to actually learn how to do a bit of web development just to get the Patreon hooks to work. But having guns with certain skins which are cooler, and being able to unlock those only if you're a patron. So just that whole Patreon unlock step is something I need to do. Yeah, I just need to do it. But yes, it was good to take a pause from like active like full-time development just for a little bit because it made me realize, wait a minute, I should actually get those Patreon features working. So yeah, I'm trying to improve the Patreon experience, improve the things you get for joining, and just generally be appreciative of people who appreciate me. And yes, let's all like have a nice time, and hopefully some people can join me on the server and have some fun without griefing. Please don't do that. I should stop talking about like griefing every single time I mention the server because then I'm like just not inviting it. Anyway, something I wanted to show you about like what I've been doing is I was searching for some of these vents. It's really hard to see, and I don't have night vision potion. I'm just gonna. This is for the stream. It's not for me. Yeah. I don't want to cheat generally. Just like this is just so that the stream can see. This is a a mod called Create Molten Vents, and you can see it's surrounded by this ochrum block. Create adds these. I think they call them ore stones. There's one like called Viridium. There's got some crimsite. There's ochrum, and each of these. Sorry. It's early morning. I'm still waking up. So yeah, each of these you can cut them into nice different colored bricks. I think that's pretty cool just as a simple thing. But they also have, you can crush them into metal nuggets and crushed items. We'll get to crushing wheels. But yeah, basically this is like a create add-on mod. There's so many create add-ons, but this one's really cool because it has these undersea vents that you can basically, if you explode this, it becomes a sort of active vent, and then you put lava next to it and it becomes more ochrum. So it's an unlimited supply of ochrum. And so once you've got an unlimited supply of ochrum, you have an unlimited supply of gold. And it's just like, it's another layer on top of create, but it's another layer of like, hey, this is a way to get unlimited gold, copper. Like each ore stone gives you a different ore. It's a really cool way of doing it because it makes you build quite a lot of machines and makes you like build in the world. I think I really enjoy any sort of mod that adds mechanics where it's like, oh hey, yeah, you need to find a good spot, you need to build infrastructure around it, and especially like with the trains and everything. I want to actually build trains that go between dimensions, for example, so having another train to pick up lava that comes over here and dumps the lava on the ore stones. You can also see that I was busy trying to find a load of vents, and I think that they're just much hard. I don't know if they're rarer, but I think they're just much harder to find in the coral reef, which is all this area. So over here I found Viridium, which will get me copper, Crimsite, which will get me iron, and Ochrum, which will get me gold, all quite close to each other. And sort of if this is where my main like train station is. I don't know if I'm going to do like a pontoon bridge or something like, but I might even start a design for a longer span bridge. But yes, I will be building some trains and stuff. Yeah, so I can imagine like having a train come out here and then deposit the lava onto the vents and get the metals out. And yeah, I'm kind of excited for doing all of that. I know it's sort of weird trying to. I think I absolutely love the trains that create ads. I love trains. I wonder how many times I'm going to say it. I'm going to say I love trains on stream. Or in this series, but anyway, it's cool. I want reasons to make trains, so having actual like physical locations that help you get stuff, and reasons to connect things. It's really cool. This is somewhat inspired by Speed's SBEEV. I guess he says Speeve. Yeah, sounds like Steve, but Speeve. It's inspired by Speeve's Creator Colony series, which is like Mine Colonies and Create, and yeah, it's fantastic watching because he does things like, oh, I need redstone. Okay, I'll go and find like this biome that's like a redstone mountain, and it's sort of built out of redstone blocks and viridium and things. Not viridium, crimsite and. Take a sip. Yeah, it's really cool, like to sort of go all the way over there, and then inside the building, the massive like quarry building that he built, he actually builds like it's just some create machines that like it's one of these regular processes that makes redstone, and it's sort of. I think it makes me a little bit sad sometimes when I see these sorts of things where it's like, especially when I first started playing Minecraft, I wanted like I think. Actually, yes, I bought, I don't know, alpha something version.
The buffet at the restaurant is exquisite.
I remember on the homepage of Minecraft.net there was
It's a fine morning.
Notch's latest video about let me get that off you. Latest video about the minecarts, and I was like, oh my god, I remember him on the minecart with the little yellow flower. I don't know why he had a yellow flower in his hand, but he did. That's weird that it's stuck in my memory. But yeah, he built a little roller coaster and went around it a few times. I don't know how he actually like. This was for booster rails or anything. I don't know how he actually like lifted up. But anyway, yeah, I remember seeing that and thinking, oh, that's amazing. And then I remember in my first world trying to place tracks everywhere, and then I basically realized that because nothing is present in abundance or renewable with a specific location required, I was like, I never actually need to build infrastructure. By the time I've built a railway to somewhere, well, I've built it so I can actually walk there, and I've basically gathered everything I possibly could. I think we're doing a bit better these days with things like the vanilla like Minecraft like iron geodes where you get like tons and tons of iron. It takes you longer to get it, but it's still like you could do it in an hour and then be gone. It's like I want to have a reason to connect areas, other than like I think multiplayer obviously makes sense, like going to each other's bases, and then obviously there's the problem that Minecraft just says, "Hey, what about elytras?" and that just makes everything else a bit pointless. Yes, I like having reasons to connect areas. So even if, like, yeah, the vents are actually really cool because they actually make you go to a place. I would like more of that. I would like more, yeah, renewable resources that require a specific world generation feature or location. So I was rambling, and then what I was going to do was make a plan. So I mentioned this last time. I have 3 wither skulls. Not from going into the nether and killing 3 withers. Or, no, sorry, 120 withers. Instead, I found them in some world generation. It was like a... I can't remember what it was. It was one of these... I think it was a mine colonies thing, but it's like there's a couple of custom structures around, and I've been raiding a few of them. It's kind of like a cool oasis village and stuff like that. Oh, I also went around this biome a little bit, just gathering bones because there's got like this. It's like this bone graveyard everywhere. Um, so I should have like I don't know. I put them somewhere, but I've got like bone meal forever. So that's nice. I feel I've got loads of bone blocks. Whatever. They're probably in one of those. What I want to do is get a wither, kill the wither, get a nether star, use the nether star to upgrade to make a backpack upgrade, which if I can find it, the Inception upgrade. You can put backpacks in the backpack. It's stupid, but it's perhaps one of the best storage systems. As long as you're like comfortable, like not like if you die with your backpack on, then oops, there goes a lot. Like not there goes all your stuff because it's still there, but like you have to go pick up your backpack. But this is a storage method that I quite like, just being able to like because you can probably see I'm just pressing B whenever I need like all my stuff, and to be able to have all this on me is very useful. But yes, if I could put my backpacks in my backpack, then I could really just go full, like I carry everything on me, and I can start having little backpacks within that are sorted by mod or something. It would be a cool plan. So that's something I want to do. Get the nether star so I can put backpacks in my backpack. I also want to try the new create chain conveyor and like all of the create 6 stuff where okay, I'm not going to get into that right now. I think that's probably another episode or like something for me to try while I'm offline because it's going to take quite a lot of setup. But I want to try the chains and also packaging because I know this is like from what I saw of it, it looks kind of like a storage system in the same style as say refined storage, where it's like you request things from a network. So that could be quite cool. And what I wanted to do is because I'm starting to plan out like trains going down there, build basically a chain ride from here down to there, and then connect it all up, and then you can like glide down, or you can request packages down there. So I was going to experiment with that a bit, but for now I want the Wither Star, I want the backpacks, and so to get the Wither Star, I'm going to make a gun. Haha, I did it. I'm going to do some Flan's mod stuff, my mod stuff. Is it weird to say Flan's mod when I'm Flan? Probably. And thank goodness we have a lot of iron, because we've been... It's basically what I did. It's like the last thing I did yesterday before this stream. I got some grindstone somewhere. Made a bunch. There we go. I'm going to start crafting. In fact, yes, I'm going to talk about my mod as I'm playing my mod, not just speedrun. because I'm like very, very familiar, so I can just go zoom, 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 but I shouldn't do that. So what I have installed here is my mod, the core. I have basic parts. That looks good. I like that there's missing text. Basic parts is just a ton of parts of different metals and bullets, and just basically stuff that you would need. You can kind of build your own content pack with vehicles and or guns, and just say it requires basic parts. Or you can actually just say it requires a part pack, any part pack. That's the general idea with this. Because you can specify your gun needs, like it's a tier 3 composite or it needs like a tier 1 or higher composite, you can actually say, I don't care which material, like part packs you have, just as long as you have one. So that was sort of the design of the new version, Flan's Mod Reloaded. So yeah, I'm going to show you some of the things with basic parts. We're going to make some of these bullets. We're going to use the bullet fabricator to do that. Yeah, I just crafted one, and I'm also going to need a part fabricator. So we need 2 chests. 2 chests. Create makes these into like the wrong sort of chests. So, yep, part fabricator. We'll make one of those as well, and then I will place them and we'll see what they do. I also will need one of these, a fractional distillation stack. I don't need one, but I do want one. I don't need it, I want it, to get some of the like different metals, different materials. That's right. So something I set going last time, because I know it takes a while, is, in fact, I'm going to put some more in because it's worth doing. It's like good to have more of this. I made some steel, this is my recipe. It's like just blast furnace, some iron. I know, like, it's interchangeable, or it should be interchangeable with other steel. So if you find a better recipe in your mod pack, go ahead and use it. It's fine. I'm going to remove these logs because they're like you're supposed to. It's like this whole area I'm in is the mine colony's starter camp, and it's basically a bunch of supplies to help you start your colony, and often it doesn't actually match the needs of your colony. Well, like, it doesn't provide things like red sand because it expects you to build the mesa style in a red sand place, and I haven't. I built it just like close to one. Actually, I will take a break. Not a break from stream. I'll take a break from Flan's mod to come over and check why they've stopped.
Where's the courier?
What's up? Okay, your shovel broke. You're getting through so many shovels. I'll give you 2.
I can't work like that.
I can't work like that.
I can't work like that.
I can't work like that. Okay. Oh, and
Without this, I can't work.
you can't. I know. It's so sad. You're just digging a hole for the colonists to sit in. Like, okay. So we're gonna make some parts. We're gonna make some bullets, and oh yeah, I was also gonna make a fractional distillation stack because that will get me access to a few more things that I wouldn't otherwise get. So I think part of the whole like fractional distillation was me just wanting to make something a bit more like tech, just a bit tech. Yeah, because I've been making plants mod for ages, and sometimes I just wish I could. Oh, I need more actually. Yeah, well, sometimes I just sort of want to do something a bit like out there that's different to the mod, because obviously I could just update and get the next version going and get the guns working and get the vehicles working and, you know, do the things I need to do. Sometimes I just want to do like something a bit different. So this was something that I think honestly motivation is important. Take a sip of coffee. Motivation is pretty important for the mod, especially No, we slightly rotated. Yeah, having like being excited to make stuff is important. It's a big surprise. Um, but yeah, what should we make? Let me just think about that for a second. So yeah, having motivation to make things is cool, and this is something that like the mod did not need this. Like I could have made Flan's mod reloaded. I could have made the simple parts pack. I could have just brought it across as it is, and said, hey, yeah, here's simple parts again, and it's got iron and it's got wood and stuff. Like I could have done that, but this got me interested and excited about making something a bit more complicated and coming up like the ability to like design something. It's really cool. Like I think. Oh, I just noticed a bug. I will pause occasionally for like, oh wait. Yes, as you can see when you open any other menu, it does this sort of dark. It just fades out the background. Mine don't do that. I was like, why is this so bright? Yeah, that's a bug, I guess. But yes, adding a bit of very light tech was a cool like thing to get me more excited about making all of the different parts, the different tiers and materials. So distillation tower. I didn't get the button working, but there is a way of. Yes. I have done just enough items integration, which is honestly incredibly exciting for me because I had not done this before, and it's like it's not that exciting generally as a thing to like say, hey, my mod supports just enough items. That's pretty standard, but I think it's just something that always was on my wants list, but never high enough priority to get me interested to do it. Like I don't know, I was just struggling to get the rest of the mod done, so I finally did it, and yeah, all of the crafting recipes now have, well, all of the custom crafting types have integration. I couldn't get this to actually only show up like these ones once because, as you can see here, yeah, this is the recipe for carbon heavy coal, so it shows up. This is the recipe for carbon precursor crystal, so it shows up, and it's like, ah, yes, this is three recipes technically. That's like the way I wrote this is there's a recipe for this, and there's a recipe for this, and there's a recipe for this, and the way this distillation tower works. I've just built a full size one, but you can literally put one distillation layer and a cap, and then you will get the first level material out. So if you just want your fiberglass for your tier 1 crafting, you just need one layer and you put your silicate mix in and you get a fiberglass sheet. But it will say, hey, there's actually an extra output available. Like if you were to put an extra layer on, you'll get a second thing. So it's this like, you can just try and just get the thing you want and ignore the rest, or you can try and get all the things. So the way I've generally structured this is that anything that is a tier 3 material will probably come out of the third layer. It makes sense, right? So fiberglass is a tier 1 material. I believe Kevlar is a tier 2, but I've not really done a lot with the fabrics yet. Oh no, Kevlar is tier 3, but it is... Yeah, okay. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Who made this mod? I don't know. Yeah, Fantex is a made-up thing. You take phantom membranes and you turn them into sheets, and yes, okay, good. I just added this recipe, and it's basically a balance was needed. I needed to do a balance pass on all of this because having one phantom membrane become one Fantex sheet and then like needing 3 to make a barrel or something, that's expensive. Phantom membrane is very hard to get, turns out. I think I just like put this in as like a fun, that's a different like thing to do. It's sort of made up. It's sort of, I don't know, Minecraft-y made up material thing. But it was way, way too expensive. So I added this phantasmal residue, which is like you'll get one of these as well, and then you craft 4 of them to get 3 membrane back. So it's like you can start to have a process where you keep like reprocessing things, and you almost like, if you notice it, like if you have fewer than 4 residue, you can't do it again. So it's like you need almost like a catalyst. Like you can't go forever, but yeah, you can just you can get moral value out of it, and the same idea applies where you can still like take yeah, get some rare item like a phantom membrane, but then the actual output you get is like decent. It's like not like you have to farm phantoms or anything. Same thing applies. I have rebalanced this because oh my god, netherite, like a tier 3 metal being harder than netherite, and then just like one of these being like you need 5 of them. It's like oh no, yeah, it's not good. It's not great. So anyway, I'm just here to make a gun. So what we're going to do, we're going to make some sort of material. Like maybe we do some fiberglass? So we do a silicate mix? Let's start with that. I think it's sand and clay. So clay blocks. Yep. Perfect. So we'll put in a silicate mix and some coal. Ultimately, I would like this to not just be one single UI, to be able to like integrate with other mods, but for now, yeah, okay, fine. All of the block states are rotated by 90 degrees for some reason. So yeah, those bubbles should be coming out. Well, no, I think the output should be at the front, but whatever. It's not a big deal. So yeah, we're gonna cook some fiberglass, which is like tier 1 materials. Let's figure out what gun we're making, because that will help us decide where to go from there. So, okay, this is yes. Prototype Theta has added a resource pack which renames my guns back to real world gun names. So yes, in the vanilla? No, not vanilla. In the vendors game, which is the pack that I've made, these guns have a bit more like stylized looks, and they have they're sort of referred to as like, oh, okay. I don't really want this resource pack. Let me just see if I can, because I can't really explain like what I've been up to and doing. If vendors art compat for vendors game built in, can I remove it? What? Shouldn't that refresh? No. Oh, what? I'm not allowed to remove it. Prototype? Am I not allowed to remove this? It's like, has to? Yeah. Okay. Right. I might ask prototype if that can be optional. Yes, so I guess the vendors' weapons are still named as such, but yes, these should have things like the Hit Market, Fantech, and Flint and Cobbleson guns. They are made up gun manufacturers to sort of emulate real world, but without being real world. And then there's a resource pack, so if you install Create Love and War, it turns out it just turns all this back into no. Sorry, I don't want to ruin the audio. What is this? Okay, I can make this one, but type. Okay, so I know that prototype overrides some of the recipes. Clearly, this shouldn't require polymer, or it didn't require polymer before. Right, I guess the only one we can make at the moment is this one, because everything else requires... Oh my god, I'm making a mess of this. I'm making such a mess. Okay, got my anvil. Yep, the only one we can make is Flint and Cobbleson. Sorry, post-war gunsmithing table. Right, so... What do we want? Oh, right, okay. Bolt actions. Just all these extra things. I don't know, I'm trying to explain my mod, and there's someone's modified my mod. I know who it is. I know what they did. I know what you did. But I'm just like, now what do I do? A wood handguard. Where do I get a wood handguard? This one seems the most like vanilla in terms of like you can actually make this. Yeah. Tier 3 metal or composites. That's either nether steel or carbon fiber, which we could make, actually. If we do this, it's weird. I don't know. Oh, I think I might have made this a bit weird. I think the last piece of fiberglass is still in the system. Come on. Yep. So now it's going to process the coal. It's a bit weird. I don't think that's a normal interaction for crafting tables to do, but uh, coffee's going cold now. So I could take a shotgun and make some shotgun shells. Wood or composite. So we could use the fiberglass for a composite grip and stock. I'm making do. So let's put the fiberglass in and tick what's craftable. I'm really hoping this works because there were some bugs with this. Yes, okay, good. Fiberglass grip. Okay, cool. Those craft perfectly. So now we need a tier 3 composite or metal. So I'm not going for tier 3 metal because that's nether steel and I do not have access to netherite yet. So what I will be doing is this carbon fiber, which is the tier 3 composite. So we need a barrel, a lower receiver, and an upper receiver. So I guess while we're waiting for all that to come through, let's start on our shells. So we just need iron and gunpowder. That makes sense. Thankfully, I've been picking up gunpowder as I go. So... Wait, why does that one not work? Craftable, okay. I think, honestly, lots of small shots is probably better. Let's craft 192 of these. Yeah. It's making a noise. Clunk, clunk, clunk. But yeah, that's crafting. I do want to do some more with these, like add the animations or something. It's obviously not like priority. And yeah, and I will at some point actually get involved with Create Love and War and actually like go through the process of making stuff with that instead of just being like, oh no, it's broken everything, it's changed everything. I can't make anything out of that. Let's make a lower receiver. But yes, I will go through the process, but it's because it's a Create add-on, it requires basically a factory. And lots of different processes to make things. So let's just check, for example, say we wanted to make we want to make the hit market, which is supposed to be the cheap one, gunsmithing table, and we need this polymer. We will need we need to compact some liquid polymer, which means we need to mix. No, that's making duroplastic. We need to mix ethylene and biofuel or water. Okay, water's fine. Ethylene requires kerosene. Oh, I think this is just from no, hold on. Mixing from diesel. No, wait. Diesel, wait. Fuel pellet. No, we've gone the wrong way, I guess. Okay. I did find some crude oil underground, and I assume that's the way you start to get things like kerosene and diesel. Some sort of fractional distillation, but probably a different one. Yes, this is perfectly reasonable and fine and good. And then, yeah, duroplastic. Okay, that's just like the same, like it's even more. You mix powdered obsidian with polymer. Okay, at some point I will do this. It is not now. But yes, I will make a whole factory that creates proper create love and war guns because I want to show off prototype stuff as well as mine. But yes, so what's the plan? Oh yeah, actually I probably want to leave this right now because just remembered the other thing that I need, which is some soul sand. I can't summon her with it unless I've got some soul sand, and I haven't got any, have I? No. Yes, I spawned in an area in the Nether which is it's a modded biome and it doesn't really seem to have soul sand at all. So let's check in on the colonist, see how building's going. Then we'll go and get some soul soil or soul sand, and then hopefully all of our gun parts will be ready and we can take down a wither with guns.
Without this, I can't work.
Okay, right. You're hungry and you're
I can wait for something.
Excuse me. What do you need to dump?
I can't work like that. I can't work like that.
Okay. Oh, you dumped it already and then you want me to take it out.
Where's the courier?
Where's the courier? There is no courier. I actually want some dirt. Okay.
Where's the courier?
Actually, sometimes this helps. Just like reset them a bit. And also sometimes I think they just look at you if you're too close.
I'm waiting for something.
Are you? What are you waiting for?
I can't work like that.
You've got no requests. Did I cancel the request? Okay, maybe you want the cobblestone first? Could not insert
Without this,
cobblestone.
I can't work. I can't work like that.
Okay, look at that. Oh, you want one of these? Yeah, it might be that like one of these blocks that they're asking for are
Where's
like
the courier?
the first block that needs to be placed, so they're like, oh no, I can't do that. Spruce trapdoor. Do I have spruce? No. No, of course I don't. Why do you need spruce trapdoors? It's like, that's not what we're doing here.
Where's the courier?
Stripped acacia. Panels. Oh, there's trapdoors. Okay. I just... You need all those? Okay. This can be, I guess, early game mine colonies before they are self-sufficient. They have a lot of needs. And it can take a while. Trapdoor? No. Okay. Oh, I need one more. There can be a lot of just doing this for them. Because they have very specific needs and they have to build the template building exactly as requested. Hey, I've got my first spam account show up in chat. Hello, welcome. I assume you're already gone because you're a bot. But nice to see you, nice to see you. I got some grey dye down here. I had some grey dye. Light grey. Okay. This place is a bit of a mess. Again, it's like backpacks. Once I've got backpacks and backpacks, then everything will be perfect, I think. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's take that and some terracotta. You can't dye terracotta if it's already been dyed. That would be illegal. Okay, grey terracotta.
I'm waiting for something.
Sure. Could not insert. Okay.
Without this, I can't work.
Okay, there you go. You can't need the spruce trapdoors first. That can't be the most basic need.
Without this, I can't work. This, I can't work.
Okay, right. That's enough. I tried. Okay, I tried. Let's go get some soul soil. You all saw that, right? I tried. I really tried to get how much needed. Alright. So, yes, as you can see, this is cool, but it's not got soul soil. Oh. So I did dig down a bit. Oh yeah, this is another thing that I did. Let's just see. Yeah, I dug down basically because this biome is lovely, but it's like, well, lovely is not the right word, but it's interesting, but it does not have the basics you need, like a lava pool and soul soil. So I had to dig down to find an actual full-on lava pool. Don't look at that. Maybe I thought I was in a different mod pack where you can make smaller portals, but I tried, okay? Yeah, this is just a lava pumping station. Apparently there's wind down here, so that's useful. I think if I just dig... Actually, I'm seeing on the, what do you call it? The Jenny map. There's something that looks a bit broken in this direction, so that's good. Yeah, we've got torches. Brilliant, let's go find some soul soil. Imagine having, like, enough wither heads, but not enough soul soil. Definitely, like, playing things in the wrong order. Oh, I thought that was soul soil. Maybe that's the thing I was heading towards. Actually, wait, what? Oh no, it's Scoria. Scorchia? Whatever that is. Okay, how dare you. Okay, I think maybe we just have to get out of this biome. I'm a big fan of Quark's reach around placement. You may have seen it just then when I bridged across that lava without having to like sneak and place a block on the edge of the next block. It's honestly great, but I feel like it's just another one of those features that I take for granted when I play mod packs, and I'm going to die in vanilla because I try and do reach around placement, and it's like, no, that's not a thing. It's not work. I should do something about this magma instead of just walking on it, but it's too much, you know, I don't want to do that. Go around. Okay. Another opening without soul soil. It's weird, once something's everywhere and then, like, the moment you miss it, like, oh, reach around placement. It's like, no, that was a bad example. I can place, no, it's too, it's this thing where the crosshair has an extra thing on it, and you can do, like, place on the back of the block. Honestly, amazing. But yeah, completely changes how you navigate sometimes. And if it doesn't work, which I feel like it's a bit finicky, or like it's hard to fully understand exactly how it works, because sometimes you'll just like click and be like, oh, well, it didn't happen, and then you walk forwards into lava and you're like, ah, great. Whoopsie. Soul soil? Soul soil, my beloved? Where are you? Oh. Hold on. It's like, I think the reach around has to be like so close to the edge. And maybe the little icon on the crosshair doesn't work when it's in liquid. Maybe that's why it's a little bit hard to see. Okay. Spooky music. Yes. Soul soil or wither juice. No. It's more like the body of the wither, so it's like wither guts. Ugh, no, I don't know. We can forget all that. It's just some soil with faces in it. Probably don't need this much. I need 4. Not that. I don't know if this is the thing that other people have, but I found it sort of interesting to note that I have a very specific order for things on my hotbar, and I've noticed that I don't just do it in Minecraft, I do it in other games as well. Like I play Stardew Valley, and I have to have the same hotbar ordering. It's like main weapon is 1. It used to be torches is 2, but I think that's why it's a bit like I don't really know what to do anymore because I often have my torches in my offhand. If I don't have my torches in my offhand, they're in 2. Pickaxe on 3, always. Like main mining tool 3. Then it's a sort of it's more freeform. I guess it's I've always found a bit like the general idea is like I used to always have shovel on 4, but then you get to mods where you're like, I still want a regular pickaxe, and then I want a 3x3 sledgehammer. So I sort of end up putting the sledgehammer on 4 and then shovel, and then it's kind of interesting. Like these slots I generally access by a scroll wheel, so I have like muscle memory for like 1 is weapon, 1 up on scroll wheel is food. Food's always in the last slot, unless I have an auto-feeding backpack, and then food goes in the backpack, and rockets, the elytra, go on the last slot. And then, yeah, muscle memory for 3 is also pretty useful for, like, get your pickaxe out. I think it helps having... it's kind of like it helps, but it also constricts, because it's slightly harder to adapt. Like, I think I always am surprised at, like, I'm not that good at Minecraft PvP. If it's like the old like Flan's mod team deathmatch where you just get given a gun and off you go. It's like, oh, it just feels like Call of Duty. It's almost like somebody, me, made Minecraft into more Call of Duty like. So it's actually like you just go, you shoot, easy. But it's the full on like managing your inventory slots and saying like, oh, I've got like my potions of healing and whatever it is you've got for your PvP loadout, your totems of undying, like managing all these slots. Inventory management under stress is like really hard, and like remembering where everything is really hard. And I'll just like panic about.
'Tis a fine morning.
You full again. What do you need to dump? Like, isn't most of this for building? Okay, you
'Tis a fine day.
need 50 sand.
I'll take care of it.
Yes, nice. Okay. So yes, we got our soil. Soil. We can dump the rest of this. Oh, just wait till it's rubbish. This is another thing about doing this many mods. That's why I need my backpacks. It's like so much stuff everywhere. So soil acquired. Wither skulls, they're over there, but they're required. Carbon fiber sheets. We needed the barrel and the upper receiver. Barrel one. Upper receiver. What? Why not? Oh, you can. Okay. I'm slightly like fearful that this is just going to break on stream because it has been inconsistently like causing problems. I don't like how small this is. I think I want to increase the size of this. Shotgun silencer. Okay. Sorts of cool stuff we could add, but first we're just going to make the gun. Yeah, the highlights on what's... Oh, okay. Well, I see what's happening. The highlights on like which slot is like slightly brighter blue, like you can craft it. It's just not adapting to the scrolling. You can see it's the same slots every time. Yeah, I'm slightly scared because this has just completely broken recently. Well, like, not recently, but like in the past. Yeah, it's like I think it sends like, oh, you want recipe number 6, but the server and client are sorting the recipes differently, so you get like this. Oh, I don't know what number 6 is, and it crafts weird things. So I'm going to craft what I believe is a Flint and Cobbleton 870. It's an M870 here. Back to the original name. And so, yeah, this is the sort of stuff that I've been working on with Flan's Mod Reloaded. When you craft a weapon, you can craft it out of... I'm not going to craft a grenade launcher. It's a bad idea. When you craft it, you choose the parts that you want to craft with. It tells you basically like, oh, it's got to be tier 3 and it's got to be like one of these different material types. So like metal or composite, and I'm using composites, and it's sort of matching the things to fit. I do need to do a bit more like, I don't know, like usability testing. I think this UI could do with a bit more like hinting. So like having, hey, these are the ones. Oh, I mean, there is this. So if you look at the just enough items recipe, it does show you. Oh, actually, that's really cool. I didn't realize that it had this thing where it shows every single possible match in a big bar there. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, you get to choose the parts that you add, and then I won't look too much at all of that. So yeah. In this case, I'm choosing fiberglass. So lightweight is going to increase my movement speed. That's cool. And fresh mags adds 30% damage for 5 seconds after reloading. I don't know if that's working. I think the attribute modifiers are actually working, so I think that will work. Whoa, okay. And it hasn't turned off. Ah. Well, hello. This is a bug. We're live testing bugs. Maybe I'll just ignore that for the time being. And it's gonna be really annoying. I think maybe if I can't get rid of it, we could kill the wither like this. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Because I'm not gonna do like. I mean, there is definitely a world in which I do some live coding streams. I just don't know if that would be interesting or if I want to do that yet. So, and it's not something I want to just suddenly do. So obviously my thoughts are like, oh, I need to go and fix that right now. I'm not going to go and fix that right now. What I'm going to do is shoot the wither. But yeah, it's interesting to see that and think, oh, okay, I need to fix that. So there's a few things I want to do before I fight a wither, which is to keep my backpack up here safe, bring my best food. I might do golden carrots as a backup. I don't think I'll get through 9 golden apples, but you never know. Let's do that. Okay, so we've got good food. Good armor would also be a good thing. So yes, taking off the backpack. That's smart. Let's make an iron chest plate. There's probably some modded stuff that I could make. I could do armor with this, but it's just a lot right now. Just put my pickaxe in a bucket. This is, well, it's a curse of binding, so I'm going to keep it on anyway. Golden boots. I do not need golden boots. That was just for the nether portion of the trip. And I have 30 levels, so I could enchant one of these. Maybe the chest plate would make most sense. Keep pressing B to open my backpack, but it's not on me. Section 3. We like that. Okay. I hope this is going to be enough, and I don't just die horribly. This has actually got quite a good amount of damage. This tool from Tinker's, so that could be my melee. Oh, you know what? You know what would be really useful? Bullets. I'll take a water bucket just for, you know, don't forget. I need to stop doing that. Okay. This is going to look a bit silly, the whole, like, me zooming around and everything. So let's find a spot that we don't care about. I should just... the conflict of interest of... I should fix the super speed thing on this gun, but also, like... Oh, that's so cool. That would help me get around so fast. This is ridiculous. Yeah, it shouldn't be this fast. It's like... The ability is called lightweight. You can't do this just because your gun doesn't weigh too much. Like, you're still holding it. You're adding weight. This is stupid. This is really stupid. Zoom, 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 zoom. I'm also, like, fully prepared for, like, maybe I summon a wither, and I shoot them, and then the game crashes or something. The server crashes. Because I don't know. You know, like... This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. Not entirely. It's just like I have a lot to do on mod development, so when I test, I just like sometimes I don't do all the testing, and sometimes I need to do it in a more survival environment and do all the things. So I'm going to be a little quieter on commentary, obviously, because I'm about to summon a wither, and that's they're going to take my focus. Let's get comfy. Let's have a sip of water. Have a nice gulp on the microphone. Sorry about that. And let's go. Speed run. I mean, hopefully this does a lot of damage. But hopefully it doesn't do so much damage that I have to like... Hey, that's nice. Honestly, that speed is good, but also hard to do. Oh, what? Why didn't I sleep? I can't get a gun sound over all the This was a really big mistake to not sleep. Let's see what goes. Oh wow, they come in fast. Hey. Right, before all the monsters come out, let's sleep. And then I might need to die to get rid of the speed effect, because I don't know why this bug's happened. I think it's the, something like the... You get the speed when you equip the weapon, and it's not correctly triggering the, you've unequipped the weapon. At least it's not stacking. That would be much worse. Okay, we've got another star, that's the main thing. Whoa! I didn't even sprint. Zoom, zoom. Oh my god. What is this stupid mod? Who made this? Oh, I'm pretty excited for my backpack. Yeah, and yeah, it's good to try these things, especially like, because if I'm just in a test environment, a test world, and I'm like, oh, gun makes noise, yes, correct. But I haven't like gone and taken it into a taken it into a wither fight and tested like, hey, how does it actually perform? Like, how's the sound level compared to the wither? Can you actually hear it? Like this sort of useful testing. Then yeah, obviously it's I can miss things like this quite easily, so it's really good to actually check these occasionally. I need some stuff. Ah, no, stuff that I don't have, do have, not sure have. I feel like I picked up blaze rods somewhere, but like unexpectedly. No. Okay, I kind of want to. Yeah. No effects to remove. So it's an attribute, which is this gun has given me speed. It has given me speed, but it won't take away my speed. Gun, what are you doing? I might need to die to get rid of this. I mean, it's great if you want to like exploit the mod right now. It's great. It's got a nice handy bug. It's a bit of a... Okay, good. It does go when you die. I just don't really want that constantly. It's really annoying. Cool. I guess I lost some levels. Maybe I could cheat those back in, but I could just get on with my life. Cool. So, Nether Star acquired. I forgot that we need Eyes of Ender. At least we have the 4 Ender Pearls. Oh, we need diamonds as well. Okay. Yeah. We can make diamonds, actually. If I take some coal and I put it in... No. Oh, that's it. It's the middle product of this. So we were making carbon fiber, but I tried to make it so that like if these aren't actually materials for crafting, they are actually something useful to you. So I'm going to put the carbon precursors in the blast furnace, and that'll get me some diamonds. Because who doesn't like more diamonds? So that's the diamond sorted. We just need the blaze rods. So I feel like I'm picking up a lot of rubbish here and there. Steel, lots of steel. So, yep, blaze rods, that means go to nether and get thing. I wish I could take my shotgun, that would be great for dealing with blazes, but I just can't deal with the speed. I'm going to fall into lava. That will probably be something that I fix between this and the next stream, just so that I can actually use the gun that I've made. Yeah. Is there another way to get blaze? Not really. I guess I've got all my stuff with me. Let's just make a few slots by taking out, like, I don't know, all of this rubbish. See it? Where's this one different? Okay, it's not. I'm just going to try and take out all of the create stuff. that I do not need to take with me, you know? So there was some plates. I've kind of got chests for each different mod, sort of, but it's not like consistent. Let's go there. Okay, I think I'm in a good state. I am wondering about like maybe when this breaks, I'll start looking into armor and I'll get some Tinker's Construct armor. What else do we want? I think I'm happy with where we're up to. Yeah. Let's go. Wait. Let's get some blocks. Let's go find some blaze stuff. Blaze stuff. Yes. So over here, this way, there is a fort, not a fortress, a bastion. Do bastions have blaze? Like in the chests? Because I know they don't have blazes. Oh, I hate that radioactive sound. Because I feel like it's a mod doing it, but it's not, it's just base Minecraft. Oh, this is another part of the reach around placement I was talking about from Quark. The fact that I can actually build downwards is literally impossible in Minecraft. There might be a way they've added that you can do it. So yeah, I cannot recall if bastion chests have anything like blaze powder or blaze rods. It's probably not. Probably isn't, because the whole point is like, oh, you need to actually visit the Nether Fortress. So, and the fact that you can get ender pearls from here from the trading, it's like, okay, you need to put the two elements together. Yeah. I might turn this off, but I did notice whenever a player gets a publicly announced advancement, I guess it's because it's in chat. No, wait, no, there is actual special handling for it because it does explain like what the achievement is. But yeah, the Discord integration thing that I added, it does. Get lost. Oh no! Oh, you hit hard. Okay. The Discord integration does like announce achievements that you get. So, you know, if you're watching along, if you're like in Discord, you can like compare the stream and the thing. Oh, look at that. It's probably spamming. I don't really need that. Just know that they're rare. That's what I'm like. I like rare things. For the sake of them being rare. Did I put on gold boots? I probably should put on gold boots. That would protect me from like half of them. Yeah, not the brutes, but the rest. I know how to vanilla Minecraft. I actually do. I just would rather play with mods, you know? Hi guys, wanna fight? Oh no! Oh, come back. Yes! I know how to play my vanilla Minecraft. Be a coward. What? No, two of them. No. Right, yeah. Concentration time. With fun. Trying not to die. Okay, let's go down and get the big pile of treasure. I also don't want to die. Because then I'd have to come back and get my stuff. That's a nuisance. It's fine, it's just a nuisance. I don't know where they are, but there's chests at some levels of this place. If I dig down another, not even in a bastion. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be getting blaze here. I mean, it's. I'm enjoying exploring. Even if it's a bit of a distraction from what I was meant to be doing. No, no, no. I hate those brutes. I think my armor's just nowhere near good enough. I'll lose all my health every time I get into a fight. I could make one of those. Then I'd need more pearls. For the inception upgrade. I suppose I'm going to want a feeding upgrade at some point anyway. So yeah, actually. We need melon. Okay, definitely. I like the automatic feeding upgrade. Because I'm lazy? No, because it doesn't take time to like go munch, so it actually is it saves you your life quite often. Being able to without yes, trade with me. No, put that in the break. What? No, friend. What are you doing? You brutes around here? Any brutes around here? Ooh, give me a... Oh, sorry. You're mad now. You're mad too? But there's gold. Also, yes, I'm just to dig through a hole in the floor. And looks like there's brutes down there. Excuse me? There's a brute over there. Okay. Oh, there's a brute with a backpack. A brute with a backpack. And done for. They don't like you killing the birds either. It's fine. Now we go for the big... Oh my goodness. Oh, hi! This seems unsafe. I don't know why I took a screenshot. I'm so used to, like, I don't normally stream. I just I'm like oh, this is a weird thing to see a ghast in here. I guess I'll take a screenshot for later. There's no need. I'm literally streaming. And I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. It's all gonna be there. Hi, friend. I'm so sorry. Are you fire resistant? Okay. But yes, I was just... The idea of like, oh, I must take a screenshot to save this. Completely forgetting. I don't know if that backpack dropped. This would be a pretty good opportunity for a return to sender. I'm pretty good at doing them now anyway. After many, many years of being a Minecrafter. Okay, this is not going to stop, is it? Come on, shoot me. This, and then I can actually clean up the slime problem. There we go. Oh. So this is so many slimes. I know I'm like, I could just start talking about something else, but I'm just at that point of like, yeah, this seems pretty calm, chill, like I'm just, you know, I've got to kill the slimes, it's all under control, it's a ghast above, but it feels like there's quite a lot of tension right now, like, the brute's up there, the ghast floating around inside, it's like, it's weirdly calm, maybe. Surely it's all gonna go to chaos any moment now. So maybe that's why I'm just quietly approaching the next area. Yep, here we go. Oh, something broke. Something broke, that's bad. That's probably my helmet. One of the things keeping me alive, yes. Okay, let's just... Oh, no, I don't want this. I don't want this anymore. I feel like I'm going to die to a brute. Actually, I'm almost going to die to a brute, and then the ghast is going to hit me from above. I won't see it coming. Come on, brute. to aggro them so that they're done. They're out of the way. I also want, like, not to drop everything in lava. That would be nice. Okay. That makes people mad. Yep, it did. Come on, at some point you gotta just jump off. I can't believe I'm building stairs for them to come get me. But I just need them to not be, like, poised. That was close. Okay, I think this is fine. Don't need a Bane of Arthropods sword. Okay, good. That's in there now. So you want to have a gold block in the backpack so that the backpack can suck up new ones, because the backpack is set to basically match everything that's inside it. Oh. Spooked me for a second. Okay, why did that not get picked up? Don't really need that. I don't really need that. Don't really need that. Okay, I think I need to consider this place done and go and get my blaze rods, which is why I came here. Okay, actually, I've just had a thought. Let me check for blaze rod. Okay, there's nothing else can make them, is there? No, apart from that one. Blazing Blood. We've actually got 2 rods worth there. That would be enough. Okay, so we can trade for Blazing Blood, but we can turn into blaze rods, or probably blaze powder directly somehow. And then we can use that to make the backpack upgrade that I want. Oh, hello. Striders. They call me Striders. I was wondering if there would be an extra recipe for, like, I don't know, grinding down this brimstone. I think it's brimstone or something to, like, make extra. Okay. But no, I think we have to go and find a blaze. Probably at a strong... No, wait, do I mean a stronghold? Yeah, I do. Fortress. Stronghold is the overworld one, yeah. Oh, owie, ooh, ow. Don't do that. Don't do that. I see something on the minimap that looks like the straight lines of a fortress. Nope, not interested. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Regular skeletons. Well. Citizens, regular skeletons. This got like withering on it. Oh yeah. I at some point had some blaze burners. No idea where those went. Oh yeah, and I don't need withers. I have withers already. I have their heads. I have their heads. So place is a bit of a mess, to be honest. Presumably there's a way into this place. Oh, nice. This is what we need. Oh, hi. Some cover, and then, yeah, just looking for some blaze rods. I'm just here for some blaze rods, don't worry about me. That, no, it's useless. Don't know why I did that. Well, I do know why I did that. I was trying to see if I could fit it in this existing stack of bone, which I do. Eat a carrot and an apple on top, because apples can always be eaten, which is useful. Into fire. 2 rods is all we need, but I should hang out here a bit longer and get some more. Maybe a shield would be smart. If I had any wood. Excuse me. Wonder I can use it with the Wattle Swasher. Okay, that works. Okay, we can use the Wattle Swasher. That's great. We can blaze rods. I'm just going to put the blaze rods in here so that they the backpack magnet has a larger range, so it helps. I'm gonna put my shield up and have a drink of water. I probably want to get these blaze rods. Go back and craft the backpack because that's my backpack upgrade. Because that was the plan for the episode. And then basically after that, I'll probably just sort of see if I can think of a good plan for next time. Might start building track, because obviously I want railroads. I'll start doing some of the create events to get myself unlimited supplies of gold and iron and so on. You know, just building up some, I want to say economy, but not economy, like building up some infrastructure, that's the word. And then, yeah, really not getting lucky here. I should make a beheading sword from Tinker's Construct to get better, like a looting sword, but also beheading to get more heads. That makes sense to you? Yeah. Come on. Got 5. I'm not looking to get enough to go to the end, not today. So I should just go. It doesn't really make a lot of sense though. Like it would be smart to have like enough for my backpack upgrade and enough to do the end while I'm here. I know I'll have to come back at some point to Blaze Blood. Because that's an essential part of Tinker's Construct, is murdering hundreds of thousands of blazes automatically. It's very important. I can't be bothered. Sorry. Future me, you have to come back. Right. I should have put a marker where the portal is. That's a lot of withers. With the skeletons. I don't like this. Okay, they can't follow me through all that parkour. Where did we come from? core biome. Okay. Yeah. So we need to find the... Okay, there it is. There's our staircase into the fortress. That's a good reference point. We can use that to get home. Owie, owie, owie. Owie, owie, owie. Did somebody just say? "Meh"? Oh, right. Hey. Guy, you're gonna die. I'm gonna die. Did I say about 10 minutes ago, I'm good at doing this? That was a mistake. Oh, 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 no. Just so far away. Didn't even shoot. Alright. There's where we're going. We've still got gold shoes, right? You don't mind me in my gold shoes. I feel like I should take damage from jumping on those spikes. They look like the sort of environmental hazard type spikes. But no, they're just friendly spikes. Sometimes you gotta have friendly spikes. To make the agony spikes more angry. Alright, let's go home. Nah. That would be mean. Alrighty, let's go. I'm also just coming up on 2 hours, which is, as I said before, written up the first stream / episode of the Patreon SMP. It's also a good amount of time I can get in before people start using this office for officey things. It's okay to be streaming, because it's like a game developer's house, so everyone here is game developing, and some people are streaming sometimes, but you know, there's a certain point at which I just want to wrap it up. 9 o'clock is a good time to not be streaming, although I would love to play all day. I probably will play more. I just won't stream it, so secrets. Secrets. And the pearls. We got the diamonds while we were there. Nice. So, another star. Inception upgrade. Yes. Now we are talking. So, what I can do is pick up this backpack and put it in my backpack. And pick up this backpack and put it inside my backpack. And then you press B to go in and B to go out. It's kind of like if you're hovering over a backpack, you go in. If you're not, you go out. This is how I do my inventory management now. Or it will be. I suspect what you will see is next episode I will have probably about 8 backpacks starting to fill up, and what I will do, my plan generally is to do this, make these magnet upgrades, and then each internal backpack has a magnet on it that matches magnet, Match backpack contents. So it will say that's how I'm picking up a lot of stuff at the moment. It's like if there's already some in here, it will just pick up more of it. So um, yeah, I'll start doing that, and I'll start sort of sorting these backpacks so that I can have unlimited things of unlimited types. But yeah, I expect there'll be some inventory management. I probably want to start my own sort of base, and what I'm thinking is there'll be trains down there on this large, long, flat area. So there'll be like train station, then like train turning area and access to the nether, and then like a sort of branch line that goes down to the undersea vents, and then like a platform above them. Yeah, and then I actually had this idea that's like it's a much more like late game, but having because it's quite low down there, that flat area, and it's going to cut through the rock here. It's going to have like the trains on one layer, and then over that like big high arched ceilings, like you've got your big train station platform concourse thing, and then I build over the top of it around about this level where the colony is already starting, possibly a bit lower, so there's like a colony mid-level, and then have the colony expand outwards over the sea and start doing like overhangs. So you've got like effectively the colony on top, and then the trains running underground with like arches that you can see through. It's a quite a big plan. I'll either use the create schematic cannon or the colony schematics to get them to build. Basically, I'll build one section and then make a blueprint that they can copy. Yes, I've got diamonds. So yeah, that's some ideas, some things to do. More create power. I think for the moment I will just. I did build a load of water wheels the other day. I think what I'll do is go and put them in the cliff face. So you've got like water cascading down, but it's turning wheels as it goes. Yeah, hopefully next episode the town hall will be built, and I'll have placed a few more plans. I'll probably not like. Well, this is actually a really good thing to do off stream because they require a lot of maintenance, and like, hey, you need 3 of this specific block, and you you need a new axe and stuff. So I'm realizing like it was good to sort of explain what's going on in the first stream, and just I think it's a good thing to check in on each stream, each episode, and just say, hey, this is what they've done. This is what I'm planning for them next. I might lay some plans out on a stream and then like build them while I'm away. Yeah, this smeltery is going to get a bit bigger, I think, just to process all the ores. But yeah, I'm glad I did some Flans mod this episode. I got a gun. I'm glad I found some bugs. That's always nice. You know, nice for me, not for like. If anyone's going to find a bug while playing, it should be me. Because I'm going to go and fix it. Yep, that's the gist of it. Did I show the shop last time? I can't remember. But anyway, I think we're pretty much happy and good, and that's I can get rid of that. No, that's just the admin kill. Yes. So this is part of my Patreon SMP playthrough. It is sort of just me playing and doing whatever I want, enjoying myself playing Minecraft, and also trying out my mods in a broader mod pack, seeing how it interacts with other things. So if you're interested, there'll be more episodes sometime. I'm really not good at a streaming schedule. I think it's hard to fit it in, so I won't be doing a stream schedule for a while. I'll just be like streaming as and when, announce it when I do. If you want the best way to watch all of it, it's more like a podcast, have it on in the background, or like, yeah, just the YouTube series is the place to be. And the other thing is, yeah, if you want to join in, if you want to come play on this world, I'm opening it to all patrons at any tier on my Patreon. So if you appreciate my mod, like if that's your sort of thing and you want to give, it's just a nice bonus. you get to come here and play some survival with me if that's what you want. You can also just be a patron and not do that. It's just like an optional bonus thing. And yeah, you can come in and set up your colony, start like building and stuff. It's there's a few rules you have to agree to. Basically, it's friendly. You can fight, you can wage war with your colonies, you can shoot each other with guns, you can play around if both parties agree to it. That's the idea. So if you want to say, hey, let's go have a duel somewhere, or let's have a war, let's see who can hunt each other down first, do that. It's cool, but make sure you ask first. Generally assume that everyone wants to like survive and build up their thing. So yeah, that's all I have to say really. And last time I said I have been Flan, but I am Flan. I continue to be Flan, or at least my internet name is Flan. So I'm Flan, and this has been another Patreon SMP episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloo.